I dropped out of high school at 18, and then after that, I figured out what clubbing was, and I just started clubbing a lot. You know, I almost became an alcoholic. I'm not afraid to say I almost became an alcoholic. I drank every night. I was pissed out drunk every weekend, just going out with my friends. It's like fuck it, you know, I'm young, I'm 18, I la la la.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Until there was a point where I had to turn back and I had to be like, look,
It's
I
not
have to
shit.
do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I worked at a job, a trampoline park that I fucking hated, dude. I hated it, dude. It was nine.
Yeah, I remember
At
you
first, I
talking
started
about it.
getting paid 7.25 an hour, bro.
Yeah, I remember you talking about it.
Became a manager there, dude. Became a manager there. Got paid $9 an hour, and that's when I knew I was like, okay, bro, I gotta do something, dude. I gotta
Yeah.
do something. I feel like now
Which,
putting
by
this
the
into
way,
perspective,
$9 still, I don't understand. Like, it's the minimum wage out there is like what, like,
7.25,
it
and you still can't live off.
you
And you
still
can't even live
like
off $9 an hour down here. Maybe $10 an hour, not even. Maybe 11, not even.
you could probably live off of. So and the thing is, bro, we're making our average out here is 17. You still can't even live out that, like, off
It's
that out here.
fucking crazy. If it
You
was
still
17
can't
out
live off
here,
that.
bro, I'd be driving some nice
You'd
shit.
be
I'd be
chilling.
living
You'd be vibing. You'd be
lavishly,
living lavish out there. 17,
lavishly out here.
17 out here, bro. 20 out here, 22, 26, 27 out here still ain't shit. Like,
I'd be
it'll keep
living
you afloat, bro.
lavishly.
26 keeps you afloat. That's minimum
Facts.
wage out here.
That's fucking crazy.
That is literally middle class,
That's fucking crazy.
which is fucking like
That's what I'm saying, dude. And it's hard, you know what I mean? It's hard because coming up, me being Spanish, coming up, my
right.
parents just like school, go to college, maybe
Same with black
do
parents.
do what you gotta do, you know what I mean? Facts. And so
Yeah.
it's like, okay, I got expelled from high school. I did stupid shit. I never had good grades. I got expelled. I was that kid that just didn't know what to do. So I was like, fuck it. I saw gaming as a way out. So I saw gaming as a way out and I used it and it got me out of a whole bunch of shit. There's times where gaming paid me enough to, you know, pay my car insurance, to fucking
Right.
buy food, to basically get me through a week or so or a month, right? Because I
It
put the
helped you
work
out.
in. But I
Yeah.
like I always tell everybody, bro, put the work in and it's gonna come out, you know what I mean, bro? And
You just
I mean,
gotta
yeah,
put
that's
time in, put the work in, and don't forget about, like, don't forget your dream. Like, honestly, the harder you work, like, the more consistent, just if you keep trying, it will happen. It is
mhm,
inevitable. It will happen. It takes time, and it happens whenever the universe, God, whatever you believe in, whenever it feels like it's ready to happen, it will happen. But it just means that you can't stop working for it, because you have to make
mhm,
sure that it's for you. That's the thing. It's making sure that you do the correct things for yourself and putting yourself and going down that right door. I actually like talking about this sometimes. People talk about, like, luck, and I'm not really sure how much I believe in luck. I really just think about the fact that it's making sure, like, there's luck, and then you can also just make things also go in your direction just a little bit more. You can There's one door, there's one decision, there's the other decision. You can make that right decision, and that'll just open that right door for you to just go down that path. I think that that path will happen for you at any time, but if you open that wrong door, it just diverts your path a little bit longer. It just makes it a little bit harder for you to get to where you needed to go, where your end goal is. Like you talked about, we were supposed to do this podcast months ago. Months ago, we literally
facts.
recorded a whole episode after fucking. I forgot about that. Me and Lovey were playing Minecraft, and then you came in and we decided to do a fucking podcast episode
My
midstream
God, I forgot
on my
about that.
stream,
I
mid
forgot
on my
about
stream,
that.
and we didn't do shit with that episode either. And it's like that was literally months ago, and it's like that. Like you said, it's probably just didn't happen because it wasn't the right time. It wasn't the time for we didn't learn what we needed to learn. I didn't learn what I needed to learn. You didn't learn what you needed to learn at the time. And I feel like that all leads to what like what is today, and what builds the conversation, and what builds the brand and identity of what we believe in, with something to prove. Because for me, at least, I feel like it helped me, at least, not even just like, not even the idea of not just doing that conversation and waiting on that conversation, but over these past few months, and like this past, like, I guess I'll say, like, 6 or 7 months, I feel like I have learned so much more myself about just like life, understanding
Facts.
understanding that it's like I have things that I have to learn. I have things that I have to grow and accept and understand. but with that, it's not cowering and hiding behind the like the fact that like I know I have those things to work on. I know I have those things to figure out. I know I have those things to do. And I want to do those things. I want to prove those things. I want to do those things for no one other than me.
Facts.
Everyone else is just getting the benefit of it. I'm doing it with everybody else in mind. I said it earlier. I have one and two things on my mind. One, me. Two, the people around me. And I try and make sure that each decision that I make affects both of those things in the most beneficial way possible. But it's always at the end of the day to help me. Now, I'm not saying that I'm going to make some selfish decision to just like do some stupid shit for myself, spend this stupid amount of money for myself. But it's like, okay, what's the decision that's going to actually genuinely put me in the right life path for myself that I feel is right for me. You know what I mean? And so that really led me all the way down to from like I said, from day one, I've always been saying S2P, something to prove. I've had that hashtag inside of my videos, my Twitch stream, my Twitch or my Twitter, like for since I first started like this often
Like, if you got it,
2018.
do it.
If you
So I
got
always
it,
tell
do it.
everybody, bro, if you
If you
got it, do it. If you have a hidden fucking talent, if you have a little shine of talent that popped up and you think, "Oh, man, this could be something," fucking do it, bro.
yeah,
Fucking do it, because if you don't, you're just gonna sit back and you're gonna go to bed and you're gonna wake up the next morning, go to the same job, and you're still gonna be thinking about that thing you just did the other day, and you're gonna be like, "Fuck,"
I
right?
should do it.
And what if so much time passes and you see somebody else do the same thing? Maybe that could have been you.
And you're gonna be like,
Fuck.
fuck, I should have done it. Like fuck, I should
Exactly,
do
you
it.
could have fucking done it. Boom,
But
pow. You know how many times I've
but
done
you just
shit and
gotta
then I
do it.
don't do it, and I see somebody else do it, I'm just like, "Motherfucker."